Apparently I hit the wrong button here. I think that's got it going. Looks like it. All right, I believe I'm live. I'm the Blind Gaming Guy. Welcome to Space Engineers in the Morning. This is our playthrough of Space Engineers 2. Last week we managed to finish the what's the name of that space station? The first space station, the first sector of Space Engineers, and arrive at the Kemet station, and then start building our own space station. And as soon as we finish loading in, we'll be off. I thought it would be done by now. I apologize for the wait. Alright, we got it loaded now. Thomas says, well, as you're waiting, good morning. Good morning to you as well. Now, as I said, we started building our new space station. We got power set up, we got some storage set up, and that's as far as we got before we ran out of time. So let's look at getting a few new things added to this. Let's see, what do we have? Communications. We have some antennas for control. We have a control seat. We have some decorative blocks. We have a door, illumination. We won't need thrusters. We're going to need all the production. Definitely go out one of that. Structural, here we go. First thing we're going to want is some walls. Then we can use some catwalks. We'll want some windows. And we'll start there. Oh yes. I get confused game by game, switching between Space Engineers 1 and Space Engineers 2. Now we gotta put it here. Lay it sideways. Now why that didn't click the first time? Put down a floor. Why is that not lining up? Did I screw up with that one? Yes. Alright, let's see. Still screwed up with it. Jeez. Alright, there we got it. come on. There. So how big should we make our living area? Now we're at 3 by 4. Let's just do 4 by 4 for now. That should be plenty. There we go. Well, let's go extract some iron.
Inventory full.
Let's see how far we can get by welding this on. Yeah, we're using raw mode, so let's use that. Now, if I'd really been focusing on this, making it look as good as possible, I would have done that a little different. Should have spun every one of these 180 degrees. But this will work. The tiling will be fine. Come on. Come on. Apparently I don't have enough iron in now. We'll grab some more.
Inventory full.
Alright. Let's go back to putting walls up. And we're going to do it a little bit. We're going to come down one. Well, crap, it won't let me put it where I want it to. See if it'll let me do it this way then. No, that's not what I meant to hit. Let's try to do that. There we go. Now we'll get rid of this one. And we use that one to go all the way around. We have to do it on the side. I want to put where I want it to. It's gonna make me weld it. Wow, it really is going to make me weld each one of them up to do it this way. But I want it done that way, so... I guess we will deal with the weirdness here. Oh, that time it worked. We have to go like this to line this one up. And we line that up, that up. Like that. And somehow we are one off. Where are we one off? Oh, from the very beginning. Great. Oh, come on now. Start there. Doesn't it? Come on. Work. Got that correct. Get the box all the way right, and then we'll worry about putting in doors and windows. Alright, we got that one, we got that one.
Suit energy low.
I'll recharge us. Does this ship all the way full? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spot, that's why. I was looking at my inventory, not the ship's inventory. Yeah, my inventory is pretty full because I filled it up with iron. Alright. You know what would be really nice if this game had the vents and everything in it so we could actually do airtight spaces. But alas, the game is in alpha, and I missed that whole rope. Not the whole row, just 2 of them. Alright, well, that's easy. That was an easy fix. Like I said, we are going to window this up and do all that stuff, but trying to get it set up where it looks good, or that where it's a bit. Find the right word, Scott. Sorry, use my real name there. Find the right words there, BG. Alright, now, what options do I have? Helps if you hit the right button again. See, the way it's designed is actually to have done this on the inside of that, but I did it on the outside. Because I want it on the outside. Should I take it apart and redo it like that? Thing is, it literally... Does it even line up if you get there? If I were to do this. Does this even line up? Could you even do this easily? I guess you could do it that way. We could do it that way. I don't want to though. I like it on the outside of the box. Yes. We get a half block here without having intersection issues. Looks like okay. Something is off. One of them is off. That wasn't hard though. It turned out to be that one. Alright. I just go straight across here. That one's wrong. Yes, I actually have a plan for that. Those sides. The corners that don't connect yet. I don't know if you heard the dog. That's one of my dogs making noise. Alright. Now this will let us get the walls finished. There's the walls. Now let's do ceiling. Save material. R. This is what I should have done to the floor. We will see it more when we fly in and out on the ceiling, though, so we'll just fix it for the ceiling. Oh, come on, line up. There we go. There we go. And finally, we got that one wrong. Nope, we got this one wrong. There we go. Now we have the box to live in. Let's go get some more iron.
Inventory full.
Why does it not want to build that? What do you mean no connection points? That was the weirdest. Well, walked off the side almost. Alright. And now we have a box. Alright, so now let's look at putting in doors. For some reason I didn't bring. Uh-huh. We're going to grind out this. Go door. Bring the door to there. Oops. And we'll want to put another one of these. Right. Line this up correctly. Here and there. And there. Switch back to the door. And inset it into that hole. I can get this lined up where I want it. Does not want to go where I want it. Sorry, I want the door against that. It will not put the door where I want it. Fine. Ow. Alright. Fine. Line it up on the inside of that line then. Now put the door. Alright, why is that not where I want it? For heaven's sakes, there you go. Line that up. Line that up. Alright, this one, fill it full of iron. Actually, we need more iron. Holy cow.
Suit energy low. Inventory full.
Fill up our suit energy, which actually we can do without going inside even. Does I put a respawn on my explorer craft? Does that make sense? At least it did to me. Alright. Now, 4 motors, 2 electric plates. Or electric components. MOTO. How many motors can I get? Plenty, okay. Why didn't I get welded out? There we go. There we go. We'll ditch the motors. See them. BLE. Plenty of electric there. Alright, inner door, outer door. So now we have an airlock. Why is it not working? Door is not functional. This one is, but that one's not. So let's take it apart.
Inventory full.
Nope, 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 nope. Get rid of some of the iron in our inventory. A little bit of iron. There. That'll give us enough room to pick that up. Quit bouncing around. Alright, let's try the door thing again. Just don't like it there. It's almost like I need to redo the floor. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it, but it's the only real solution. Alright. Fine. I'll redo the floor. Great. That's unexpected. Like, highly unexpected. Look at that. Why is my grinder not coming out? Did I ditch my grinder? Oh my gosh, I ditched my grinder. I don't want to get away. I don't know why this came apart like it did. I mean, seriously. I probably need to rebuild the entire building. You know, just to make life more fun. Alright, we're getting there.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright. This is way more than I meant to undo. I guess we learn as we go here, though. Yeah. Watch the whole thing take off now that I do this. fly into everything, hit it as hard as I can, see if it moves. Alright. It appears what's here actually is here. Well, let's go back to welding this stuff, put in some of it back. Oh, it's in the wrong spot. Alright. Now the ceiling's rebuilt. Let's build a floor. Yeah, stick to light armor. Oh, actually, the pieces I want... Yeah, you do it that way. That would take forever and a day. The piece I want's actually in here. Ah, of course I did. Grabbed heavy armor, not light armor. This takes so much more iron than the little blocks do. There we go. Trying to figure out which ways to go next. Truthfully, it goes. Nope. Alright, now delete that one. Shift R. Build lower walls. Like that. Alright.
Inventory full.
Just grab the steel and keep going. yes, we're gonna repaint this when we get done with it. What? The connection point is the one I just welded. No, we're out of steel anyway. So we'll use this one. Okay, well, that's all the steel I have. So after that, let's go iron.
Inventory full.
And that's why I would rather not have used these. How can it not have any freaking connections? We need some more iron again.
Inventory full.
Oh yes. Well, that's interesting. That one had a connection on the side. Like they should. Obviously. Yeah, I'm just being silly. Alright. Check my chat. Alright, did I get the box rebuilt now? Alright, the box is rebuilt now. Now, around this wall, around this door, I should say. Right up here, stairway. That. Except for it overlaps. That's not going to work. It would be pretty, but it ain't gonna work. Oh, it's gotta go there. Like that. And now we go to the door. I have the same problem. Door does not want to go where I want it to. So, F. There we need. What did I do? I was supposed to be moving 10 of those. Hit the wrong button, that's what. And then go ELE. Grab 10 of those. And then iron.
Inventory full.
Alright. Let's try putting some glass in. Can I just... Nope, you actually have to cut this out. Alright. Just grab glass. Thank you.
Inventory full.
There we go. I don't know exactly where the windows will go, but we'll have to deal with that all the way around, apparently. I only want one on that side, though, because that's where the ships will be. There's no point in having one on this side to see, you know, nothing. Now we have our room. So, things that this room needs. Gee. First thing it needs is a survival kit. Stick that in the corner. What else do we need? Revival and recharge. We got that. Oh. We will definitely be putting some of that stuff in. We already did that. We have that. Decor. We will need a bed. We will not use crates. We will use lockers for sure. Obviously, we will put in a toilet. But we'll wait a minute for that. Alright. So, a bed. And let's lift it up. About there. And we will use other blocks to make that look normal. And put a second bed about there. And then we'll put lockers. The end like that. See, 2 lockers, 2 beds. Perfect. Where are they hidden? No, they're not hidden in there. Are they hidden under armor, maybe? No, I don't know where they're hidden. DEC. Well, it was called DEC, decorative. It is decor, detailing. Oh, that's what I'm looking at wrong. Detailing cubes. Okay. Oh, there's ironing up the bed, not the cube. Not working on the bed, I'm working on that cube. There, look. I put in a nice solid bedpost. Let's do it on this corner. And up the side like that. Now we want legs there. Let's go ahead and weld those up. Weld those up. Now, all the way around, we'll just make a block to hold those up. There we go. Blast that up like that. We'll finish the beds out in a minute. Why is it not dark? Getting it! I have the iron. Seriously, it won't even get rid of it. It's glitched. Of course it's glitched. Apparently there were two in that space. There we got it. Flip myself right side up again. There, now the beds don't look like they're just floating. I'm gonna get some of that welded in too, and we'll detail above it so it doesn't look like it's just there. Why did it do that? Oh, I didn't get it all the way in the corner. We wanted it all the way in the corner? Yeah, we did. So let's also lift it up. What do you think? What, we don't need them there. Why did I do that? Alright, stand it up. Alright, using line on the floor. We need it to be right. Like that. And now let's see. Without something to set it on in the middle, it won't work. Ah! Takes forever to place them like this. This doesn't take any time to weld. Oh, don't have that finished yet, so can't lay in it. Suit energy low. Alright. Let's go finish the bed. I had the right direction, that is. Not the bed, the... You knew what I meant. There we go. Let's got it up just a hair higher. And makes sealing off the top easier. Most of it welded up, or in position to be welded, I should say. There we go. Let's finish placing these so it looks finished. What do you mean, no? There. Alright. We have beds. We have a survival kit. Sink, shower, toilet. Alright, is that right side up? Yeah, it seems right side up. Why it won't line up right next to it, I don't know. There. And now a sink. Now, I need back to my wall panels. Like that. The thing is, by the time we factor the door in, are we interfering with the toilet now? No, we can do that. Okay. A little tight, but you know, I have no iron on me at all. Not sure I have lots of iron on me.
Inventory full.
5 kilograms. Or 5 grams. Yeah, 5 kilograms. Yes, I got to shower, right. Alright, how do you want to do... Should we leave it open like that? There's no real way to close it in because of the way I did the walls and the ceiling. It's alright, leaving it open's fine. You finished this, but, you know, that's beside the point. Silicon and nickel, silicon and nickel, silicon. Alright, just get some silicon and nickel.
Inventory full.
I meant to grab a few hundred to start with. That was fine. Alright. Nickel.
Inventory full.
Why is it not working when I do that? I swear sometimes it does what it wants to, not what I tell it to. Bathroom is now complete. Where's the one I'm looking for? There it is. Now we want a control seat. Put it there. Need to get some copper and iron.
Inventory full.
See, it did it again. I need control. It does not like it. There. Now, let's put some windows in. Window in here. And windows here. Alright, to put in windows. We go. That. Like that. And like that. And we switch to this one. And go there. There and there. And there. And there. And you need to go get some a bunch more glass. And a bunch more iron. To finish this off.
Inventory full.
My inventory's full, so I can't even get more iron. Alright. We should have plenty though, if we're honest. So we did cut out the all the panels that were here. And now, all we gotta do is put in lights. That's not what I was looking for. These are what I'm looking for. Alright, let's start with this seam. We did 4x4, which means that is the exact center of the room. Bathroom's a 1x. So where do I put it? get the exact center of this room. So do 2. So we can do 2. Because that's in that corner, makes you want to do it in all the corners, so. This one, it's right here on the corner of that. So instead of doing it that way, we'll just set it there. Need iron.
Inventory full.
And actually, I probably should have just got the components for these rather than using straight iron. It's just high enough, I can't love it. Let me throw. Thank you. There we go. Now, we have a well-lit survival shelter here. Now, on the outside of it. Corner lights. We apologize. Say my Space Engineers crashed. Well, pooey, it crashed. You relaunch it. Oh, come on. Game can't be launched, it's still running. No, it's not. You know what I should do? Is put a thing up on the screen. It is not running. Hold on, I know you guys are sitting there looking at nothing, so let's do a BRB screen. And apologize profusely for it not working at the moment. And we'll just stick it there. And apologize while I try to get Space Engineers to work. Oof! Ow. Come on. And yes, Tom Man, the game crashing does stink. Oof! Ow. Good, you have it in the background now. Wonder how far back the save is. Oof! Ow. Alright, well, we're loading. We're going to be relying on the autosave, so who knows where it's going to have saved me last. That's what we get for playing a game in alpha, right? Still has bugs. Of course, the old Space Engineers has bugs too, so at least we know it's just a thing that goes away with time, right? Alright, where are we at? Good, it didn't go far back at all. It's not bad. I mean, seriously, putting the corner lights up, that's what we were doing. So, you know, did not lose much. A couple of clicks is all. And we're going to do a different thing across the bottom, but we do want corner lights in all the corners. And to be honest, I will try to change these colors. Try to get the top one's red and the bottom one's green. Might even put we'll make them all red if we can, actually. Try to get like a slow blink. If that's possible in Space Engineers 2 yet, already. Alright, now, actually, I'm pretty sure I want... It's not there, it's under... Structural. No. Might be one of these, actually. Yes, that'll work beautifully. Bind those walls, make them look like they're attached. If I could get away with it, I'd also use these to fill the sides. But there's a way I could get away with something like that, actually. It's just slower. Take much iron to put those on, does it? And will that one go on? Obstruction detected. We went off all the way across. try that again.
Suit energy low.
Alright, well, suit energy can wait a minute. Alright, that's all that. Let's get suit energy, and then we'll try to make the rest of the things that we're going to make. What's that? What's that there? Okay, that's better. Okay, looks like we're back up to 100%. Yeah, alright. Now, G helps if you hit the right button to read that. Let's grab detailing blocks. Salute. See what I mean by this is way slower. But it does fill the hole. Makes the building look nice, solid, and smooth. Oh, can I really do that? Figure it out on the last row, but that's, you know. Of course, figure it out on the last set. Oh, completely out of iron, that's why.
Inventory full.
You must not use any actual plate. I probably can build these without using iron. You know, too late. But they use construction components, which I have plenty of. What we really need is plate and iron ore. But after we get this done, we'll do 4 more detailing blocks. How did I not get that welded up? There we go. Alright, and now the final 4 detailing blocks. Not that there's really a point in that one, but I put it there anyway. There we go. Now, let's try coming in here. Bring up my control panel. Corner lights, which we did all the way around. We can't edit them all at once. Oh no, because I went too far, that's why. Corner light, light color. Red, yes. Brightness. We want the lights on, but we don't want a lot of light. Mostly we just don't want it where we'll fly into them. That's all they're really there for. Protect the building. Alright, now let's build our landing pads. I don't know if we have enough. We don't have enough iron for landing pads. Maybe we should go and look for iron. Which actually we'll probably find on our mission. What time are we at? 11:15. Probably won't finish it, but let's head off to their mission. Before we go, let me empty my inventory, because I don't need to take a full inventory. Alright, me and the explorer. Correct. Flight is so much easier in space. I have an ore on this, don't I? Yeah. It's powered on. It's not set to do that. Max range? I don't know. Could it just be that that big one just does not have ore? I was really close to it. There we go. You know what I should do, just so it's more consistent with what the other one is, and I can tell speeds better, is turn this back down to meters per second, because that's what I'm used to, right? It didn't change it. Why didn't it change it? Speedometer rate, meters per second. Okay, it says it's set up. Okay, I gotta hop out and hop back in. There we go. So it's 300 meters per second is the top speed of the game, this one. So it's 3 times as fast. In Space Engineers 1, the top speed is only 100 meters per second. Alright. We are definitely getting closer. So let's slow us down as we approach these asteroids. Honestly, I can't remember what we were supposed to do here. Gold, copper, silicon, nickel. All the good ores, except for... oh, there's some iron. Alright, finish the construction of the mining ship. Hey, we were talking about building one. Unfortunately, we didn't bring anything with us to do it, so we'll have to get it all here. So what's actually here besides doing that? Nothing in the assembler. Nothing in the smelter. That's great. A little bit of ice. Grab gin. Something I can't build yet, so, you know. Here's some compressors. Gear forge. Nothing in it. That helps not at all. Electric parts, some copper wire. I don't see anything else. Let's break the building down if I want more than that. Alright, steel plate.
Inventory full.
That'll be fine. I'll have to go and make some ion chambers. And some compressors. And figure out where the cockpit was supposed to be on here. Alright. Iron, silicon, and nickel. Some lead. I have this feeling that one of the things we need is lead. So let's get some lead. Let's get the lead out! Sorry. Couldn't resist. Probably a little loud too because I got excited. Oh dear.
Inventory full.
Alright, now we have lead. Now we keep, well, that's not needed for the actual building. You can't, nothing that we have. I have a feeling it's needed here. That is an ion-based ship, so we will put the ice in here. I was waiting to see if I needed it, but I don't, so. Copper, silicon, iron. Ooh, look. More things to loot. Some ion chambers, more ion chambers. Maybe those were compressors. Some more ice. That's nice. Even more ice. Nothing in that crate. Some raw iron. Some raw silicon. Some raw copper. Not much of these. Fuel tank, compressor, copper. Alright, went all the way this way. let's go the other way. Oh, that's it. Alright. Iron is going to be what we need most. Let's grab it.
Inventory full.
There was a little bit of copper, but I also had this stuff, so it's not a big deal. Motors, glass, and steel plate. Alright, you want silicon and nickel.
Inventory full.
Of course it is. I forgot to empty my inventory. Ditch the iron. Ditch the ice. Ditch as much of this stuff. It's not an ion chamber, actually. How many does that bring me up to? So, oh, so all we need is a little bit of steel plate. So all that's left is finishing out the cockpit, which needs nickel. Alright. I was talking about building one of these. Instead, we're going to inherit one. Alright. Excavate the asteroid to reach the anomaly. Hold on, let me empty my inventory. I'll leave that one there. Take this one. There we go. You know what? We're just going to go straight into it from here. Right-click drilling. see past the bullfrog. I have to say, mine's a lot quicker than I do. We need to investigate more closely. Unfortunately, one of our scientists crashed our science ship. Please locate it, fix it, and bring it to the anomaly. Time is it? 11:30. We're still doing alright on time. I want to find that copper out. It's mine! Alright. Let's go this way. Acting stuck. I know why. What are the grab gens affecting it? Turn off the grab gen. off. I bet I move easier now. Told you. Come on with that. Going to be exactly what I was hoping it would be, but beats what I had. How are we doing it? Inventory space. We got lots. There's only 2K of iron there? Ugh. How are we doing now? Oh yeah. Nope, there's still a little bit more nickel. Alright, that takes care of that nickel. That takes care of everything but lead. Oh, and gold. So we want to take that out too. Mine the tar out of it. Why did I get an inventory full warning? And why is my ship acting weird? Or inventory, you know what I mean. Maybe we were mining too fast and the drills filled up? PB is lead. I have an empty cargo container here. So I can't move any of the cart or move anything in that one. That's in the drill. Why is there a cargo container that's not connected to everything? Cargo container, cargo container. It's gotta be this one. Cargo container. Why? You don't have permission. Placement. Organizational target grid. It's acting like I don't own the block or something. Well, that stinks. It's got a couple of problems, this bulldog. Or frog. Please don't hit my ship. I can't fix it. Alright, well, let's at least
Inventory full.
empty the thing.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Now, not only is the inventory, all the inventories full, they're full. We gotta stick stuff in the Explorer.
Inventory full.
That is a lot of lead. Alright. Now let's go look at this third ship. What does it mean locate it and it's not there? The guy crashed it. That's what we know. That's literally all we know. The scientist remembers entering a cave near the iron deposit. There's the iron deposit. Here's a cave. There's the crashed ship. I have a feeling I will be rebuilding the bullfrog. Alright. What do I need? Iron, silicon, and nickel. I hate these tiny little deposits. It's like 90% of the deposit already. Silicon. Alright. Iron. So all the way back at the exit. All right. Working on it. It's stuck in this hole. Oh, we will be rebuilding ships next time. We're going to finish this mission today. However, ooh, there we go. There we go. All right. I did everything they asked. Now all of this is mine. So we will take these two ships apart and build a new miner next time. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Sorry. Let's zoom out where you can see all three ships. Let's flip the bullfrog around so it looks prettier. Set them up like this. There we go. Now we turn off our HUDs. Drop our... Now make a pretty screenshot. Yeah, maybe one zoomed in on the three ships. There we go. Alright, so next time on... Next Tuesday, we will be back on Tuesday for more Space Engineers Chaos. We will be, as I said, breaking down the two ion ships and making one bigger ion miner. So, join me next time. Remember, we do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays. As always, I am the Blind Gaming Guy. This was Space Engineers 2 in the morning. Till next time, have a good weekend.